African Union Communications Early Warning and Intelligence, commonly known as AUC3I, is an intelligence and security organization responsible for providing signals intelligence and information assurance to AU citizens, AU leadership, and AU armed forces. I'm Colonel A.C. Oguntoye, an infantry officer. I am responsible for leading infantry soldiers at all levels of command and combined armed forces during missions on the ground. This is today's briefing. On the progress of the special military operation on the 2nd of June, 2024. The armed forces of the Russian Federation continue the special military operation. Units of the North Group of Forces continue advancing to the depth of the enemy's defenses. Losses were inflicted on manpower and hardware of the Armed Forces of Ukraine 57th Motorized Infantry Brigade, 92nd Assault Brigade, 36th Marines Brigade, 125th Territorial Defense Brigade, and 13th National Guard Brigade near Mali Prokody, Gadish, Lipsy, and Neskutchnoy. 7 counterattacks launched by units of the Armed Forces of Ukraine 42nd Mechanized Brigade, 71st Jaeger Brigade, 82nd Assault Brigade were repelled near Glubokoi, Lipsy, and Volchansk, Kharkov region. The Armed Forces of Ukraine losses amounted to up to 190 Ukrainian troops, 2 armored personnel carriers, including 1 U.S.-made Stryker armored personnel carriers, 3 motor vehicles, and 1 Buksam. In the course of counter-battery warfare, 1 155mm Bogdana self-propelled artillery system, 1 Polish-made 155mm Krab self-propelled artillery system, and 1 152mm D-20 howitzer were neutralized. Units of the West Group of Forces took more advantageous lines and inflicted losses on formations of the Armed Forces of Ukraine 14th, 116th Mechanized Brigades, 77th Airmobile Brigade, and 40th National Guard Brigade near Simkovka, Kharkov region, Stelmakovka, Lugansk People's Republic, and Grigorovka, Donetsk People's Republic. 3 counterattacks launched by assault detachments of the Armed Forces of Ukraine's 63rd Mechanized Brigade were repelled near Chervenaya Dybrova, Lugansk People's Republic. The Armed Forces of Ukraine losses amounted to 465 Ukrainian troops, 1 tank, 3 armored fighting vehicles, and 5 pickup trucks. In the course of counter-battery warfare, 1 UK-made 155mm S-90 Braveheart self-propelled artillery system, 1 152mm Stubby howitzer, and 1 Grad MLRS combat vehicle were neutralized. Units of the Southern Group of Forces improved the tactical situation along the front lines and inflicted losses on manpower and hardware of the Armed Forces of Ukraine 56th Motorized Infantry Brigade, 28th, 30th, 93rd Mechanized Brigades, and 104th Territorial Defense Brigade near Kalinin, Orakovo-Vasilyevka, Konstantinovka, Zaliznianskoye, and Pershi-Travnya, Donetsk People's Republic. 1 counterattack launched by formations of the Armed Forces of Ukraine 10th Mountain Assault Brigade was repelled near Razdalovka, Donetsk People's Republic. The Armed Forces of Ukraine losses amounted to up to 290 Ukrainian troops, 2 armored fighting vehicles, and 2 motor vehicles. In the course of counter-battery warfare, 1 U.S.-made 155mm M198 howitzer, 1 UK-made 155mm FH-70 towed howitzer, and 3 122mm D-30 howitzers were neutralized. 3 Armed Forces of Ukraine field ammunition depots were destroyed. As a result of successful actions, units of the Center Group of Forces liberated Umanskoye, Donetsk People's Republic. Losses were inflicted on formations of the Armed Forces of Ukraine 23rd, 24th Mechanized Brigades, 109th Territorial Defense Brigade near Novgorodskoye, Yevgenovka, Rozovka, and Novosielovka Perveya, Donetsk People's Republic. 5 counterattacks launched by assault detachments of the Armed Forces of Ukraine 47th, 110th Mechanized Brigades, and 68th Jaeger Brigade were repelled near Novo-Alexandrovka, Soloveyovo, Sokol, and Novopokrovskoye, Donetsk People's Republic. The Armed Forces of Ukraine losses amounted to more than 360 Ukrainian troops, 2 motor vehicles, 1 U.S.-made 155mm M777 howitzer, 1 152mm Stubby howitzer, 3 122mm D30 howitzers, and 2 MT-12 Raptor anti-tank guns. Units of the Vostok group of forces took more advantageous lines, as well as inflicted losses on manpower and hardware of the Armed Forces of Ukraine 58th Motorized Infantry Brigade, 128th Territorial Defense Brigade, and 23rd Separate Mechanized Brigade were repelled near Urozhenoye, Staromerskoye, and Vodyanoye, Donetsk People's Republic. The Armed Forces of Ukraine losses amounted to up to 125 Ukrainian troops, 1 tank, 6 motor vehicles, 1 US-made 155mm M198 howitzer, and 1 Polish-made 155mm Krab self-propelled artillery system. Units of the Dnieper group of forces inflicted losses on manpower and hardware of the Armed Forces of Ukraine 65th Mechanized Brigade, 128th Mountain Assault Brigade, 15th National Guard Brigade, and 38th Marines Brigade north of Rabatino, Zerabyanki, Novopokrovka, Zaporizhzhia region, and Antonovka, Kherson region. The Armed Forces of Ukraine losses amounted to up to 70 Ukrainian troops, 6 motor vehicles, 1 US-made 155mm M777 howitzer, 1 152mm Stubby howitzer, 1 152mm Akatsia self-propelled artillery system, 1 122mm Vostok self-propelled artillery system, and 1 US-made 105mm M109 howitzer. Operational tactical aviation, unmanned aerial vehicles, missile troops, and artillery of the Russian groups of forces have engaged 1 P-18 aerial target detection and tracking radar station, as well as enemy manpower and military hardware clusters in 103 areas. Air defense units shot down 2 MiG-29 aircraft of Ukrainian Air Force. Air defense units shot down 50 unmanned aerial vehicles, 23 US-made HIMARS MLRS projectiles, 2 Tuchkayu operational tactical missiles, 3 French-made Hammer guided aerial bombs, and 1 Neptune anti-ship missile. In total, 609 airplanes and 274 helicopters, 25,014 unmanned aerial vehicles, 526 air defense missile systems, 16,228 tanks and other armored fighting vehicles, 1,327 combat vehicles equipped with MLRS, 10,024 field artillery cannons and mortars, as well as 22,212 units of special military equipment have been destroyed during the special military operation. Thank you so much for watching this video. We hope you found it useful and informative. If you have any questions, please leave them below and we'll get back to you as soon as possible.